again. This is the 3 p.m. Eastern Global Guided Meditation Call for Friday, July 13th, 2018. And in today's meditation, as we get started up, you might want to ponder some of these thoughts. Meditation means merging and surrendering to existence. Meditation means merging and surrendering to existence. And also, sometimes when we try to control our thoughts, they end up controlling us. Sometimes we just have to let them flow and watch them go by. Imagine if everybody on this planet was in conflict all the time. Egos, attitudes, ideas, thoughts, assumptions, all these things that, are part of humanity, where we wonder and guess and, conflict and, so many things that play a role. And since we're all, interestingly enough, we're all connected and we're all part of the whole. And there are two key areas that humanity must get on board with. And one is respect for one another. And, basically you forgive and you respect. You respect people. Oftentimes, we say things and do things that we should keep to ourselves. Even though you're thinking it, there's a lot of times you shouldn't say it. And that's a pretty strong golden rule that most of the time should be followed. It serves you well to do it that way. Oftentimes I've had thoughts about certain things, and I keep them to myself. And so when we have a forgiveness and a respect for each other, imagine that. Imagine humanity who carries, we carry that respect deep within us for each other, and we forgive. We forgive each other, we forgive ourselves, and we continue on. These are key issues amongst civilization, because a lot of the times we have this habit of spewing and making different statements and ideas and stuff to people, even to ourselves, and it undermines our peace. It undermines our calmness in our direction. Efforts, in most cases, should be making towards the betterment of humanity as a collective society together, working in harmony to expand and progress. And, seriously, when we think about that, we begin to realize that we are one. We are all together, all separate points, but combined. So when we have the ability to expand, which all of us do, and grow and learn, which all of us do most of the time, we become much more aware. And, knowledge is power. Evil is ignorance. Knowledge is power. Evil is ignorance. And you think about that for a bit, and it pretty much hits right at home. It's very true. So respect means that we honor one another. We honor each other. We honor ourselves. And to put ourselves into that motion and to that energy isn't that difficult. But see, oftentimes we reflect ourselves onto others. And when you reflect yourself, it means that you have an internal struggle. You have conflicts with yourself, angers, frustrations, attitudes with yourself, deep-seated within inside yourself. And when people become angry and they strike out at others, it means that they have conflicts within themselves. We all have it. We all experience those things. You might be having a bad day and things just don't go right, and you strike out at people and you yell when you don't mean to, and you do certain things. And those things happen. But when we become more cognizant, more aware of ourselves as a mirror, that we take a look at some of these key issues that cause us to flail out and yell and scream at people and become abrasive towards people. And it is always, I would say 99% of the time, it is always a reflection of the person sending out the anger or the frustration or the gruffness that comes out. So it's a lot for us, to realize that in respect, honor, forgiveness are key issues for our harmony. Respect and forgiveness creates harmony. And we are all working towards peace, prosperity, calmness, all of these things that, we're creating these meditations for humanity, for the planet, for the solar system, for the galaxy, for the universe. And we're all part of that. We all contribute. And we all progress as we expand. And we will expand. We will go out into the universe. We will expand. We will be on other planets. We will interact with other civilizations. And that's just part of who we are. We're co-creators. We create. And so in today's meditation, we're talking about forgiving, which means forgiving ourselves. Number one, always start with yourself. Forgive yourself. Respect yourself deeply. And look at any issues that you may have with yourself and address them. Face them head on. And determine for yourself how you can heal those, whether by yourself or seeking others to assist you. And once you've been able to get to that point where you forgive yourself and you respect yourself, honor yourself, then you can be that way towards others. If you don't clear that up with yourself, it's like someone with one leg limping around and not having the right kind of balance. You're never going to get balance. You're never going to get it straight. You're always going to have that discrepancy in relationships with other people. And it's a root understanding for all of us is to go over and face them, these things about ourselves that we would like to, number one, forgive ourselves, eliminate them, face them on, look at them, eliminate them through forgiveness. And then once that's been washed away and flushed out, and you begin to respect and honor yourself. And you start picking up little things and absorbing things that help you along the way. Because then you become more open to guidance. And guidance that you give yourself through your higher self, through your God spark, your soul, your spirit, however you want to name it. But it's part of Prime Source Creator God. That's who we really are. And that is benevolence and peace and calmness and caring and giving and sharing and helping and assisting. And oftentimes we have a tendency to ignore a lot of things that we know is there with us, but we don't address it. We just kind of shove it under the carpet, or I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to mess with that, so I won't, type thing. And so forgiveness, number one, respect, number two. So as we go into this meditation, those are two key elements in this meditation. And so everyone, go to your plate, of quiet. You're probably already there. And it's time, in your mind, you want to look at all the thoughts that you have. And you want to just, if any thought, you just let them randomly flow. You don't need to address them if you don't want to. Just let them randomly flow instead of expelling them. And relax. And so don't ignore them. Just take just stare at them straight on, and see if they make any sense to you or not. You want to relax your body. You want to drop your shoulders, relax yourself from head to toe, become calm and serene. And you want to do some deep breathing. You want to take in through your nose, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And you want to do this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And you want to hold it, 1001, 1002, 1003. And as you're doing this, as you inhale through the nose, you're taking in divine positive energy. You feel this, you identify with it. This energy, as it comes into you, saturates you with total eternal love and peace and prosperity, calmness, forgiveness, respect, caring, flowing in to you, saturating you. There really is nothing that stops you except you from attracting anything you desire. There's nothing stopping you except you. So as you become saturated and you become calm and relaxed and confident and knowing, as you breathe this in, transforming you. As you exhale, you're exhaling things that you really don't need, that you don't, you look at and you say, that's not serving me anything, it's not doing any good for me, so I'm going to let it go, I want it gone. And you just expel it all. Any negative vibrations that you identify, anything that you feel is disruptive, angering you, stressing you, and you look at it square in the face, determine and face off, and if it's and usually when you do that, it'll be dispelled automatically. So just let all that go, be transmuted by the purple transmuting flame and sent off to the central sun. And now we're going to go deep within through our heart center. You're going to go as deep as you can. As you go deep, 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 you're going to get more peace, more peace, more peace. And then until you come to the vortex. And in this area, you're going to see golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, reflecting, glittering, glowing. And you're feeling saturation of eternal love, deep eternal love from Prime Source Creator God. And it's flowing, and you look, and you see your higher self. Immediately join with your higher self to become one. You find yourself becoming much more serene, peaceful, and calm as you go through this process. Your stress is leaving you, your anxieties, all of these things that in the physical area cause you discomfort. And so you connect with all the other higher selves, all the other God sparks. We're all in communication. now call upon, of love and from love only, all of the archangels, all of the seraphim, the cherubim, all of the ascended masters, all the sprites and fairies, all of your loved ones that have passed over, all of love, all light beings of love and from love that are available. We ask them to join us in this meditation now. When you feel them come in, massive numbers of them. As they come in and connect, we're all protected, we're all encased in a perfect sphere of golden white pink light and purple transmuting flame, bubble, prime source creator God's eternal love, and that is the only thing, prime source creator God's eternal love, that can penetrate it. So arm in arm we float up above the planet. We see our meditative sphere, golden white pink reflections, light, glowing, glittering, shimmering, holding all of our meditations since February that we have put in motion. This is perpetual motion of all of our meditations in this golden white pink light sphere. And we feel on our heads the saturation of the golden white pink light ray and purple transmuting flame saturating us in total forgiveness of ourselves and respect and honor flowing through us, saturating us. We feel it, and we feel its vibrational frequency at a high rate, and how it calms us, reinforces us, and strengthens our confidence within ourselves. So it washes over each and every one of us, as well as humanity. All of them. All of us. Everyone on the planet. It saturates from head to toe. It strengthens their forgiveness for themselves, within themselves. It strengthens their respect and honor for themselves. It reinforces and it causes it to escalate within. And we can all feel this as many things are basically melting off. Anger, frustration, fear, anxiety, stress. Being replaced with a great amount of forgiveness, of honor, respect for oneself. This is forming throughout humanity and civilization a much stronger bond for all of us to interact with each other, a much better connection, a much stronger understanding of one another. Because remember, when we disrespect someone else, we are actually disrespecting ourselves. So it reflects back on the person who, or the people who are sending it, communicating it. So that's why this is so important to forgive ourselves, honor and respect ourselves. Feel it flowing through everyone, saturating. So I will now join in meditation, and I will be back to close it out.
I will stop the recording for the several moments of silence and then bring Jared back for the wrap-up. Feel free to pause your device and join us whenever you'd like.
Feel the lightness. It's like you've dropped a heavy weight on forgiveness for oneself, forgiveness for others, respect, honor calmness, a strengthening, an advancing, expanding. And throughout the day, you can reinforce and strengthen your resolve of your forgiveness, your respect and honor for yourself. Watch what happens when your outlook and attitude towards others will shift, will change in a positive way throughout the rest of the day and into the night. So I want to wish everyone a perfect health, number one, a perfect forgiveness for oneself, perfect respect and honor for oneself, a perfect calmness, a perfect peace, perfect prosperity, perfect abundance, perfect wealth, perfect bliss, perfect joy. And we will be back here at 3 p.m. Saturday, July 14th, 2018. And may God bless each and every single one of you.